What's up, guys and gals, Wonder Woman fans, DC Extended Universe fans? Here is a look at the Kotobukiya ARTFX Wonder Woman 1/6 scale pre-painted PVC statue. Really excited to get this. If you know me, you know I'm not really a big collector of statues. But this is one that I really wanted to have in my collection. I pre-ordered her on Amazon back in May 26, 2017. And she finally shipped this past October 2017. So, you know, that was nearly 5 months. That was quite a wait. It was kind of a set it and forget it situation. And I kind of did, actually. Until I saw the charge on my card, which was cool because then it let me know she was about to ship. So there you have it. Just a real quick look at the front of the packaging again. And then on the side, you got this artwork here. And I don't want to say it's generic, but it is, it was one of the pieces of artwork that was used heavily on other merchandise and promo materials and stuff like that. Really cool image nonetheless. Love that. And then on the other side of the box, there's a bit of a window and the same photo used of the actual product. And on the back, yet again, the same photo, as well as some background artwork and photo of the backside of the statue, as well as just giving you a look at the alternate pieces you can use, which says transform Wonder Woman to the Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice version with interchangeable parts. Much like her shield, Wonder Woman's sword with ancient Greek writing and a symbol representing the Amazon of Themyscira can also be swapped. So yeah, this is the early release version. The standard release doesn't come with the BVS sword and shield. And for me, that was a huge selling point because, you know, mind you, when I pre-ordered this back in May, you know, that was wasn't gonna see the movie for a while, and even though I knew I was gonna love the movie, for me, for like figures and merchandise, I would always prefer like the modern version. I knew that the movie, her origin and seeing her set in, was it like the 1940s? I knew that was kind of gonna be a one-time thing. So, you know, I like to have like figures and stuff that'll be kind of like the current modern version that can be used moving forward. And I did love the movie, but again, I still would prefer, you know, to have like the BVS version. So I love how Kotobukiya offered that option with the statue. So there you have it. That is the packaging. One thing I like to mention, I always appreciate with like Japanese import figures how well packaged they are to protect the figure. Not only are they easy to pull out, you know, there's typically no twist ties or, you know, any ties of any sort, but they're usually in packages that are made to not only pull the figure out easily, but also put them back in, and if you want to display them, you know, in their packages. But it also serves to protect the figure. As you can see, she's in this clamshell, and it's like her parts aren't even touching, you know, the surface of the clamshell. She's protected in like a plastic wrapping, and nothing even touching her face at all. Which I think is both to protect her and also just to, you know, if you decide to display her like this, you know, you can see her face. But, you know, and you know me, I'm not a sealed collector. That does not make for something nice to look at, you know, all that protective packaging. Although you could probably just pull out the opener up, pull out the clear plastic, and she might look okay in that clamshell without the clear plastic. But it's almost like she should have just been in like in a box with no window at all, like some other statues and stuff. But still pretty cool. Anyway, let's take her out and take a closer look. Okay, so here she is. I gotta say right off the bat, she looks amazing. Definitely pleased with this. But anyway, so here she is first with the sword and shield from the Wonder Woman movie. And just a quick look at the overall detail, which is just really amazing. Just such great detail on this thing. I'm honestly not just amazed, but I'm almost, I want to say, and I know this might sound like exaggerating, but I'm like taken aback by how good this statue looks. And like I mentioned before, you know, as you're seeing this, you know, I literally just pulled her out of the package. So, you know, you're also getting my first impression. And, you know, I'm honestly amazed. Just looks so good. And the likeness as well. You know, before I talk more about that, actually, what I want to say is a lot of the times when you see like the stock photos of a collectible, a figure, statue, you know, they look so much, well, they look good, but they oftentimes turn out looking so much better than the actual product. This is one of those cases, you know, I gotta give kudos to Kotobukiya for this. You know, their photos. I want to say this thing looks exactly like she did in like the stock photos, the promo photos, you know, the pre-production photos, whatever you want to call it. Pretty just spot on. So it's like really what you saw in those is what you got. And what you get is this really amazing statue. Which again, you know, just looking at the overall detail to the base. So well done. So well done. Again, just, in my opinion, just absolutely amazing. There are no moving parts, you know. Even though this is PVC, it is still a statue. There are removable parts. This part of the arm comes off so that you can change or, you know, swap out the swords. And this part of the arm also comes off to switch the shields. But again, let's just, I want to give you guys a closer look so you can really appreciate the amazing detail put into this. And I personally prefer PVC statues. That's one of the things I really like about the Japanese import statues. There's just something about PVC, the material. For me, I like the way it looks better than, I don't know exactly what a majority of the other statues are, that, you know, cold cast, whatever, they're of a hard, more brittle material. I prefer PVC. And so I really like that Kotobukiya put out this Wonder Woman and in 1/6 scale. A majority of their statues are 1/10 scale, about 7-inch. You get Wonder Woman here, 1/6 scale, you know. So I didn't measure her, but, you know, 1/6 scale, that's 12 inches. Now, going back to the likeness, And I want to say that my lighting actually partly kind of ruins it. I don't want to say completely ruins it, but in more natural light, I think she will actually look even better. I got these lamps, and it's kind of brightens everything up and kind of drowns out some color a little bit, honestly. But I still want to say that the likeness to Gal Gadot is still pretty damn spot on. Not only spot on, but and I can't even get close enough to really show the detail, but I think you can get an idea. She looks pretty damn amazing. And again, not just how good the likeness is, but how good it looks compared to the initial photos, the stock photos, the promo photos, whatever you want to call them. But when she's a little bit in the shadow, you can see a little more better, I think, personally, how well the likeness came out. Okay, now here she is with her sword and shield, as seen in Dawn of Justice. Equally amazing detail on these versions of her sword and shield. Very, very nicely detailed, and like I said, that these versions of her sword and shield are my preference. So this is exactly how I will be displaying her. So amazing. A lot of times you'll get a figure, a collectible, something you were hyped for, and you get it and it's like you're happy to have it. But then it's just kind of like, okay, it's another addition to the collection. It's another, thing checked off my list. But this is one of those things where for me, it's just like, wow, this is really cool. I'm so happy to have this. Will really be happy to display this. And I don't really display stuff. I don't display action figures. I love action figures. I love playing with them. I love posing them. I love taking pictures of them. But I don't like seeing them as displays, with the articulation and stuff. Statues, figurines, stuff like that, without articulation, make for great display pieces. And this right here, this Wonder Woman, yeah, perfect display piece. Love the height, again, 1/6 scale. Really impressed. I think this is only my second Kotobukiya ARTFX statue, and my previous one was not only in the smaller 1/10 scale, but it was the superpowers inspired version of Batman. So not a lot of realism and detail there. Love it. Looks great, as an homage to superpowers Batman. But again, you're not gonna have the impressive detail like you are on something like this. And wow, just so cool. I'm so happy. Well worth the price paid. Again, just look at all that detail. Sorry if it just seems like that's all I can do is repeat that over and over again. But again, I'm dumbfounded. This thing looks so cool. So cool. Amazing likeness. There you have it. There's my Kotobukiya ARTFX Wonder Woman 1/6 scale pre-painted PVC statue. If you're into statues at all, I would highly recommend this one. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, Really, really cool. Question is where to display her. Where will be that one place that just, oh, that is where Wonder Woman's got to shine. Right there. Hope you guys enjoyed and thanks for watching.